Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the wild and wacky world of Lord Ryujin Presents, where I, Lord Ryujin, your friendly neighborhood retro gamer and collector, talk to you about all the various things that I find relevant and just feel like talking about here with my little video series. So let's get right into it, because there's not really much to talk about with this. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Voltron. I am an old school Voltron fan. Grew up watching it in the 80s. I went back and watched it when they re-aired it, I think, through Toonami or whatever it was. And even now, I own the original Lion Force DVDs, the little steel cans that are one for each lion, and I went back and I watched the original Japanese King Beast Go Lion with English dub and all that, or English subtitles I should say. So yeah, I enjoy that, and I've even gone through and watched Voltron in the Third Dimension and Voltron Force. So I enjoy Voltron, and the reason why I want to talk about this is because Netflix is going to be releasing Voltron Legendary Defender soon. I think it's June 10th is when they officially announced. I don't remember the exact date. Regardless though, it's right around the corner. And they released a trailer. And I wanted to talk about this because I felt like, I don't know, I had some things I wanted to grab about it. So it's kind of a random rant video, if you will. That I just have a few concerns with, and I'm still willing to give this TV show a chance. I mean, Voltron Force really mixed things up by giving 3 young pilots the opportunity to take the place of the old pilots, and then Voltron also swapped bodies with different lions, which was weird, and I was able to accept that. So I'm still going to give this Voltron iteration a chance, because this is a complete reboot. This is Netflix, and I think DreamWorks rebooting the series from scratch and basically saying, here are the original 5 pilots doing their thing again. But to me, there are just a few elements that need to stay in place, and maybe they will, but the trailer doesn't really go too much into them, so we'll have to give it a chance. To me, you have to have the original cast, and so far we've seen that. We've seen Princess Aurora, or at least someone who looks like Princess Aurora, Keith and Pidge and Hunk and all of them. We've even seen little snippets about, I believe it might be Prince Lotor and King Zarkon and all that in a ship. But to me, you need to have Koran and you need to have Haggard. Now, I know that they are supporting characters. That's just like saying, oh, you need to have the mice. No, I don't really care if they have the mice. The mice, they don't really need to be there. They're not necessary. It's okay if they don't have them. But I'm just saying that there are just certain things that you need to have in place. Like, to me, having the Royal Advisor Koran there to sort of be like, that's not a princessy thing to do. That seems like that needs to be there in one form or another. Now, if they're not there, that's fine. I can deal with it. There have been some iterations of Voltron that I think didn't even have them. But to me, the biggest thing is the fact that Princess Aurora is not a pilot. That to me is just, I don't know, that's a hurdle that I can't get over, because every iteration of Voltron has had Princess Aurora be the pilot of the Blue Lion, and maybe it will happen. I mean, maybe the trailer is just there for like the first season, or the first half of a season, and then maybe the second season Sven will die and Princess Aurora will have to pilot the Blue Lion eventually. Maybe they're using that as something to set up for an additional season, and maybe they're trying to, you know, think ahead a little bit and think, well, we want this show to go beyond one season, so we need to have something else to, you know, bring in later. It's possible. Who knows? But they could always think of all kinds of stuff. I mean, even if Voltron in the Third Dimension, they thought of new ways to keep that there, to continue that, you know, mythology and all that. So I don't know, like I said, I'm still willing to give this show a chance. And I really hope that it proves me wrong and I watch it, and after watching the first episode I'm just like, oh, that's it, I'm hooked. You know, I really hope that that's what happens, but only time will tell on this. Now, if you're a Voltron fan like me, you can always feel free to put down in the comments below what you think about the Voltron Legendary Defender trailer that was shown off. What do you think about the show? What are you excited about? What do you kind of wish they kind of kept? Now, I don't really mind the fact that they changed the origins a little bit. The fact that the lion came, I believe it's to Earth, or at least they're alluding that it was Earth, and takes in the planet Eris, or at least what they're hinting at is planet Eris anyway, and they connect with the other lions and this, that, and the other. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them changing it. You know? I'm okay with them changing certain things, but at the same time, if you look at every single iteration of Voltron, Princess Allura has driven the Blue Lion, and that to me is just the biggest hurdle that I have getting over. I know that in Voltron Force it was handed over to somebody else, but at least they still were like, yeah, she piloted the Blue Lion, but here's somebody else now, you know, like something. But again, time will tell what the show will do. Maybe, plus, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I need to go back and watch the trailer again to make sure, but I could have sworn that the trailer was hinting at Sven being the commander-in-chief. Because you know that in the original Voltron, Sven wore black, but he piloted the Blue Lion. And Commander Keith wore red, and he piloted the Black Lion. So the fact that they made him color-coordinated, I don't know. I'm okay with that to an extent. I can get past that hurdle. I just think that it's wrong. They should have kept them to the original colors, because I believe every other iteration of Voltron has done that. I'll have to double check. I could be wrong, because it's been a while since I've watched a few episodes. But again, I'm willing to get over that. But I don't know. It depends upon what they change, and I'll probably talk about it more once the series is actually on Netflix, and I've had an opportunity to sit down and watch the whole season. I may sit down and talk about my thoughts about it compared to what I'm thinking now. But I just wanted to shoot that out there real quick. See if there's any other Voltron fans, old school Voltron fans like myself, or even if you're new to it and you only just started watching it because of Voltron Force, or even if you're going to start watching it just because you're interested in Legendary Defender and you just got into it, that's fine. Welcome. You know, glad to have fellow Voltron fans out there. But make sure that you put your thoughts in the comments down below about what you think about this new Voltron. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you indifferent about it? And thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support that I can get. And I hope that you'll join me for future videos whenever I can get the chance to making them. And have a good one, guys. I'll see you next time.